I'm gonna say it. The Outlander Season 8 trailer might just be the most powerful one we've ever seen. The moment it dropped, fans everywhere went silent for that final scene. You know the one. When an unfamiliar man walks up to Claire, calls her Mrs. Fraser, and the entire fandom collectively gasps. That one line changed everything. Now tell me you didn't replay that part at least twice. Because the way Claire's face froze, like she recognized that voice, it wasn't just surprise. It was familiarity. That means this mystery man isn't random. He's someone connected to her. Someone who matters. So the real question is, who is he? I've seen a dozen theories floating around, but two make the most sense. Henry, her father, or her brother from blood of my blood. And before you think that's too wild, hear me out. Remember how Blood of My Blood ended? Henry took Julia and their son to Cray na Dun, placed their hands on the stones, and they vanished. We never saw where they landed. That's our first breadcrumb. Then came Jeremy Irvine's interview, the one that made everyone's stomach drop. He said, "Season 2 begins in a way even I couldn't figure out how my character got there. What else could that mean except time travel chaos? It fits too perfectly. It's almost certain that the man calling Claire's name could be Henry or even her brother, somehow grown up and displaced in time. And you know what makes this even juicier? The order of release. Outlander Season 8 coming before Blood of My Blood Season 2 isn't random. It's intentional. A way to merge these two timelines emotionally before the prequel fills in the missing pieces. The idea that Claire might actually help her own father or brother find their way home. That's the kind of emotional storytelling this show thrives on. And there's always a but. What if the teaser is tricking us completely? There's speculation that the scene was edited, that the figure walking toward Claire isn't who we think it is. Some say it could be Brianna or Roger returning to Fraser's Ridge. Others think that the voice saying Mrs. Fraser could belong to Lord John Grey instead. And then there's another wild fan theory that William Buckluke somehow becomes Willie Fraser. According to this idea, Brian and Ellen adopt Henry and Julia's baby in the past and raise him as their own. Cute theory? Sure. But let's be real. It falls apart fast. First off, Outlander already established that Ellen and Brian came out of hiding only when Ellen was visibly pregnant to prove their marriage was legitimate. So adopting a baby doesn't fit either the timeline or the lore. And besides, Henry isn't just giving up his child. He literally fought through time to be with his wife and son. By the end of Blood of My Blood, he sends them through the stones for safety, not to lose them forever. Now buckle up, because this next theory is the most mind-bending of all. Some fans actually believe that Henry and Julia's son grows up to become Bonnie Prince Charlie in Outlander Season 2. Sounds insane, right? Well, it is. Historically, Bonnie Prince Charlie was born in Rome in 1720, the confirmed son of James Francis Edward Stuart, the Old Pretender. And in our timeline, the show is still in 1715. The math doesn't add up, and the history is too deeply rooted for Outlander to rewrite that completely. Still, I get why fans love connecting it all. The prophecy of the love outline has fueled speculation for years. But if we look closely, it doesn't really fit. William isn't biologically connected to Simon Fraser, so he's not part of that prophecy. Now let's circle back to what truly matters, the trailer itself. It doesn't just tease the mystery. It brings us right back to the heart of Outlander, Claire and Jamie's love story. When Jamie says, "I remember when I saw you for the first time. I remember every moment, every second. I'll never forget." You can almost feel his goodbye hanging in the air. And I don't know about you, but I'm not ready to hear those words in the actual show. The thought of Jamie dying, too much. After everything they've survived, it's almost unbearable to imagine a world without him. Season 7 ended on a bittersweet note. Jamie finally back home at Fraser's Ridge, stepping away from the Continental Army. But peace? That's not what's waiting for them. The Revolutionary War is inching closer, and danger is moving toward everything they've built. In the teaser, Claire's voice trembles as she says, "With everything that's about to come, I'm so scared to lose everything." That one line hits harder than any battle scene. It reminds us that even after everything she's endured, loss, war, time, She's still human enough to fear losing love again. And did you notice how the camera lingered on Fraser's Ridge? The land looked more alive than ever and yet so fragile. That's the beauty and heartbreak of Outlander. Even the strongest homes can fall and even the safest hearts can break. The ridge, once their sanctuary, now feels like the calm before a storm. Every shot screams that something is ending. Maybe it's peace. Maybe it's love. Maybe it's Jamie himself. But one thing is certain. Outlander Season 8 isn't just another chapter. It's the beginning of the end. The series returns in the first quarter of 2026, and honestly, I'm already bracing myself. This time it feels different. Heavier, final, inevitable. So what do you think? Who's the man calling Claire Mrs. Fraser? Is it Henry, her brother, or someone completely unexpected? Which theory makes the most sense to you? Because if there's one thing we've learned about Outlander, it's that the past and future always find a way to collide. And this season, those worlds might finally crash together for good.